there, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. My name is Toké. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining us. Today is especially a very special reading, okay? Because it is in collaboration with Tarot Yogi Vinit, okay? We've been so excited to do this. Finally our times have aligned, basically, is all I gotta tell you, okay? Today we're bringing messages from two very strong, powerful, ferocious, wild goddesses, okay? So expect the unexpected at this time. Tarot Yogi will be looking at the Hindu goddess, powerful Hindu goddess, the deity Kali Ma, while I'm going to be looking at the powerful Yoruba goddess, Oya Iyameson. This is also because of both of our heritages, and these are the goddesses that we really very strongly connect to. These goddesses also, they're likened to one another because their energy is extremely very similar. I even feel like Oya is Kali. I feel like they're one and the other together. It's just, different backgrounds, if you will. So yes, get excited, get ready. So we're spilling the tea today, and it's going to be very juicy. So a little bit about our goddess Oya, okay? So when Oya steps in, just know that she is ready to transform the ish out of your life, okay? And you may or may not even be ready for it. It's like these are changes that have been ordained for you. These are transformation, huge shifts that have huge reality shifts that has been ordained for you. And she simply just comes to cut away all that is stopping you from being your higher self, if you will. She is called the mother of nine because it's either she miscarried 9 kids or she has 9 kids. And Oya is a very protective energy of the goddess. It's like a dark feminine energy that looks at everything that wants to be unseen. Her color is color purple, and even though she's feminine, she's actually a very strong masculine energy as well. She's very balanced in her energy. She doesn't if the men are going to war, Oya's standing there. She's like, yep, let's go. She's also said to be a woman with a beard because of her strong masculine energy as well. She controls the weather, the thunder, the storms. Okay, one of her tools is the machete, is a sword, and she carries that sword simply because she's meant to cut. Okay, cut away things that are holding you back from being your highest self, from being your best self, and to cut you away from fear and also the ego, in a sense where the ego is not letting your higher self truly shine, right? And so that's the problem that needs to be cut away. And if you're in this reading, I can guarantee you that there's definitely a transformation, a huge shift that you're going through, because that's when Oya shows herself. She shows herself to come collect, if anything. She is the Grim Reaper. She is death of the tarot. She is that Scorpio energy that really asks you to look at hidden things that needs to be transformed, things that you have previously overlooked, or things that you've really just given your power away to. And she calls you now to tell you it is time, okay, to reel it in. It's time to call your power back, which is why she steps up for you. She's a warrior goddess that wants you to really hone in on your courage and your strength and your ability to transform your reality into any shape that you want. Yes, I'm so excited to kind of see what messages of transformation she's bringing you today. So without further ado, we're going to dive into the Pile Picking section here. Once you're done here with me, do not forget to go over to Tarot Yogi Vinit to make sure that you're getting the other part of this collaboration, okay? I look forward to seeing you in your readings. Okay, hello my lovelies. Welcome to the pile picking section. I feel like this reading is going to be very, very deep and very specific for some reason, because that's how I kept feeling when I was shuffling the cards. As I was shuffling, the energy was kind of just jagged. It just feels restless, the energy of the cards. and multiple cards kept falling, but I wanted very specific cards, and all these three specifically came out. And it's very interesting because these are all, you know, there's not much color in these cards. Like these are, we're talking about the liminal realm now, we're talking about the dark realm, so this is going to be hidden and deep, it feels like to me. Something is going to be revealed today, and we're going to see what the goddess has to say to you guys. For group number 1, we have the dead end. Group number 2, we have the stone. Group number 3, we have the 1. Okay? The dead end, the stone, and the 1. I would love for you to please sync your intuition and your energy into this reading, into this video, by interacting with the video, by picking a pile that is calling to you the most, okay? Look at the pictures on here, see the one that you're most resonating with, okay? And once you're done with picking your pile or piles, I will be seeing you in your reading. Please, as always, only take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Look forward to seeing you in your reading. Here, group number 1, welcome to your reading, where we're taking a look at a message from the goddess OYÁ, okay? What she wants you to know, what she's helping you transform right now. And yeah, this is a very open, energy open channel. At least I am. So I'm just letting what wants to come forth, okay? So be receptive, please. Okay, so the only card that we have out, I haven't shuffled any other cards because this, again, it really feels specific here. I don't even need pre-shuffled because it really feels to me that the energy of our mother OYÁ really wants to sit with each of our piles today. So we have the dead end here, the dead end with the number 40. Okay, and yeah, there's not much to see in this card, to be honest, because I think your time's up. Okay, I kept picking up on that. The time is up on something here. This has to do with the place that it feels like you're headed. Okay, this is a place where you're headed, or you know, the route or the path that you're heading, or something like that. All right, and I feel like OYÁ is trying to get your attention now to let you know that there's a place that you're headed that feels like a dead end to you, okay? It feels like a dead end because there's no growth. There's no, it's almost like she's giving you a chance to turn around now because, again, where you're so adamant about wanting to go, there's something here where you're being very stubborn about maybe, and it also has to do with your foundation. It also has to do with the foundation here. It's almost like the foundation that you're rooted in feels like a dead end. Or you're always feeling like there's a dead end. And I think this is what she's coming in to transform for you, is you always feeling this energy of you putting yourself out there or you doing things that always comes to a dead end, okay? I feel like she's coming in to really help you transform your energy and to give you a stable foundation to where, you know, oh my God, okay, I'm hearing your cup running over. Okay, I'm hearing that your cup is going to be running over. I'm hearing that everything that you've been doing did not go unseen, okay? All your work did not go unseen. Whatever you've been doing that felt like a dead end for you, okay? I think it was kind of trying to redirect your energy, but also know that the work that you've put in so far up until now, that is not going unseen, and it will in fact be rewarded, okay? It will be rewarded as soon as you found, or you feel like you're grounded enough, or you feel like you found that stable energy, because you're also highly protected, okay? Whatever your endeavors are, where you're going, I'm hearing that where you're going is protected. Where you're headed is protected, okay? Yes, there might be reroutes sometimes. There might be, you know, there might be reroutes. There might be redirections sometimes. And that may make you feel like you're hitting a dead end. But don't worry, because again, everything that you've been doing up until now, all the work that you've been doing that you have felt has gone unseen will be rewarded. So let me go ahead. Let's see what this is. Let's see what the Monology deck has to say to us. Astrology-wise. What's hitting here? What is this about? The dead end. Do you see what I mean? The cards, the way the cards have been falling, it's just one too many cards. Like, I need specific cards. I want a jumper. Okay, look at this. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. We also have emotions are running high. Exactly. Emotions are running high, maybe even clouding your judgment because of how highly energetic this thing is. Look at this. The energy is gaining momentum. And then we have the last card for you. A time to give rather than take. A time to give rather than take. I would love a specific card, please. Let's just open this up a little bit more. Thank you. Meditate and contemplate. Okay. There's something here. Exactly. It really feels like she's calling your attention to contemplating on where you've been going, how you've been doing things, okay? And saying whatever feels like a dead end to you, like really be honest with yourself here, because I think you're removing yourself from out of the trenches of something here. That's what it feels like to me. And she's helping you with this. She's helping you come out of the trenches. It's almost like maybe you dug yourself into a grave, and it's like you've learned the lessons now. That's what I'm getting. It's like you're learning that lesson of how you got yourself to this dead end and how you can get yourself out of it. Okay. So meditate and contemplate with new moon in Pisces there. There's going to be a new beginning, a new energy here that comes to reward you with, again, understanding and clarity, and seeing ways where you've done things, again, that felt like a dead end, and how you need to clear that out and get out of this very confusing state that you may find yourself to be in, especially when it feels like, I feel like I feel like this is about your intuition as well. This is about where your intuition is rooted in. If it's rooted in trust, okay? And okay, I feel like the people that are drawn to this path are the people who know that they're on a mission. Or I feel like whoever's drawn to the dead end, this pile here, I think you know that you're on a mission, okay? You're very aware on about you being on a mission, and also a path that you're meant to take. However, there's this energy where OYA is calling you to really look and to really contemplate and to really ask yourself, why do you do the things that you're doing? Why do you feel called to the things that you're calling? And to actually be curious enough to not be very rigid here, because this energy of seeing, again, how things have been done that got you to where you are right now, that you may feel like you're at a dead end, and how you can get out of there. That's exactly what you're working with here. So let's see what advice she has for you. Let's see what's going on here within the tarot, okay? I want to do the hand. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's really cute. This is really cute because look, the Lady Isis is also showing herself in your reading. And if you're on my channel a lot, you know how much I love Isis. I love Isis equally as much as I love OYA. And it's so interesting because they're actually, Isis here is the Princess of Swords, right? And when we're talking about OYA, one of her tools is a machete, and it's because it cuts, right? This machete can also be translated to air, the element of air, right? Swords is associated to air, which also makes us think of illumination, or lets us think of breaking out of a thought pattern or a habitual pattern of thought that we have been very used to, right? It's like you've been granted, or she's granting you, after you meditate and contemplate here, when you sit with this, right? When you sit with this, because this is what she's helping you transform, right? It's the dead end. It's anything that has felt in your life that you're putting so much energy into, right? You're putting so much work into, but it always just feels like a dead end. It just feels very confusing, like you just can't understand it, right? So she's granting you a space for you to come into. Okay, she's granting you a space for you to come into a very quiet space within this meditate and contemplate here. And I'm also getting here, honestly, some of you might need to take a bath or just sit within water and just let the water, soothe you, if you will. Just, there's something here with water, okay? So Going back to Isis here, Isis also means throne. Her name means the throne in which you sit on, right? And it's like being a king or a queen, heavy is the head that wears that crown, of course. However, in this case, she's granting you the protection that you need to be able to look at something here aside from how you're feeling. Daughter of Swords in the South, okay? Leaving the past where it is, but also calling in the future in a way where it's like with Isis here, Priestess of Swords, when it comes to Page of Swords, there's an information that you're finding. She's granting you this opportunity. Once you're doing this work with her, okay? I think she really wants to work with you. She really, my group number ones, she's calling you to sit down, okay? She's calling you to sit down and calm down, to stop just running around like a headless chicken here. There's something where you really feel like you need to keep doing something, and she's calling you back and like, no, there's a better way. There's an easier way. There's a way where you feel much more harmonious, if you will, okay? Because that's what she's really calling you to do here. It's to sit down and connect to this information that will be unearthed or unlocked within you. There's a new information that's coming in that really helps you see that this thing is a dead end, okay? So that you can finally cut your losses. Finally cut your losses and make the necessary changes you need to make that U-turn so you can be on the path you need to be headed, okay? That's really what she's calling you and telling you here. And it's beautiful because there are, like, Isis is here, Hathor is here too. These are goddesses of transformation, deep transformation. These are goddesses that really help you break out of a pattern that you can't seem to break out of by yourself. And they see how much it is oppressing you. They see how much this thing has been bullying you, which is why they're praying, or they want to give you the information that you need so that you can see that you are not bound to this thing anymore. You're not bound to this thing. This thing is a ship that is going to drown, and you are not bound to it, okay? So let this thing keep going. It's going to drown itself. It's a ship, but it feels like the ship is drowning, okay? And you almost feel like you're anchored to that ship, but it's time to cut your losses, okay? Cut your losses. It's time to cut your losses here. It's time to cut your losses. And this information, this new information that you're going to be finding is going to help you understand why this was never going to work to begin with. Dominion, exactly, because you're fighting for something. They're helping you fight for something that is yours, which is why she's so mad about this. She's all, yeah, I'm getting it now. It was a little bit slow at first, but yes, it's almost like she's so mad that you're so adamant about going this route. And it's like she's been trying to nudge you, or, you know, give you signs to help you see that you're seeing something here. Like, turn it around, turn it a different way, because there's something here that is yours. There's something here that you are absolutely worthy of. It's something that you've been wanting as well. And I think you almost don't know whether you're worthy of it or not. And she's telling you that you are absolutely worthy. She will drag that thing from where it is to come meet you here, as long as you see that there's other ways. As long as you're not just focused on one way, on going this just this way, okay? She's calling you to expand your horizons here. She's calling to you to expand your thinking here. And she's finally calling you to claim your power, your dominion, and to not let anybody think about it, right? Like, this is a thing where it's like she really wants you to fight back on something here. Something that has been yours has been taken away from you, okay? And it almost made you start chasing this thing, where it's like this thing is already yours. There's no need to chase this at all, okay? Because you have the right sauce. When it comes to fire, we're cooking something, right? Because now I'm seeing the cauldron. It's like you know what to put in that pot. Like, you're the right sauce for something here. Like, you are the secret ingredient, it feels like here. And it's almost like, you know, this situation puts you in a place where you have to go out of that knowing, where you know that you're the secret ingredient, to begging for crumbs. So there's this energy of recalling your power back. Sit still, stand still, look, actually ask yourself, what do you want? What's yours? What is something that no one can ever take from you? Because that's the thing here. Domain, your dominion, your domain. Like standing at the forefront of your domain and saying, no, I will fight back. I have the courage. I have the courage and the resilience to keep fighting through, okay? To not let anybody take away from me what is rightfully mine. And I think this is about your free will. This is about your free will. This is about your mind. Okay, let's see what this one here says. Yep, King of Cups. King of Cups. Okay. Okay. Odin. Okay. Okay. I feel like a lot of people who has come to this pile, I feel like a part of you has been suppressed, okay, or oppressed. These are energies of oppression that I'm picking up on. It's okay. We have the Father of Cups in the north. Father of Cups in the north with who? With Odin. So now we have the father and the daughter coming through. We had south and now we're moving north. There's this energy of transitioning from, like, turning pain into power in a way. Okay, transitioning from your south, okay, what doesn't serve you anymore, your comfort zone, and stepping out of that comfort zone into new beginnings, into new adventures, being spontaneous here, okay, and really allowing yourself to experience something on a different level, something that you thought you were not worthy of experiencing is what's coming in here. That's why, see, the fact that you were thinking you weren't worthy, if you thought like that, that mentality is what is a dead end, okay? That mentality where you think you're never going to grow, or where you think that, you know, your time will never come, that's what's a dead end, okay? Because your time is now. It feels like this energy, this power is so glorious. It's yours. Like when it comes to Two of Wands, like Two of Wands is so ripe. It almost feels like it's so ripe. It's like it's acquired so much already to where it wants to build on what it's acquired to build the next best thing, if you will. So it's like if you knew that you had the power to create your reality to how you created it today. And wands, when it comes to wands, it's like that's an energy of inspiration, inspired action, okay, that helps you acquire and achieve things. Whatever it is that you've achieved up until now shows you what exactly is possible. It shows you what exactly is possible. There's this thing here where OYA is coming in to remind you, it's okay, she's coming in to almost remind you of gratitude in a way where it's like there's places and spaces where you've been where you never thought you would get out of, and you got out of them, and it was a miracle for you. So she's calling you to think of those miraculous times and to hone in on that. I think that's the Page of Swords. That's what she really wants you to see, is that miracles are indeed a part of life. Okay, they are a part of life. It's not something that's just like, oh yeah, like miracle happens to very special people. No, miracles is a way of life. It's a part of life, and we are meant to expect it in our lives. She's seeing you here. She's seeing you and she's looking at you. She's almost like, it's almost like to her, wow, it's almost like to her, okay, it's almost like to OYA, she's seeing you as someone who is highly emotionally intelligent. Like you are a king. She's seeing you as the king, right? And she's telling you to get into that masculine energy where you know that any challenges that come towards you, you will overcome them. I think she's really coming in here to really remind you of your power and to really remind you that these transformations are for your own betterment. These transformations are for you to keep, you know, building your own domain, to building your own legacy, something that feels like yours, that no one will ever take away from you. Because when you get to the level of the king, it's like you're almost responsible for other people. And it's because you are a leader. You are a leader. And that's why there's a mentality here that she really wants you to get out of your aura. She wants you to get out of this because it is a dead end. It doesn't serve you anymore. The old man, King of Pentacles. Yeah. It's okay. She's saying this. You're very emotionally intelligent, but when it comes to your physical surroundings and your physical well-being, there's something there where you don't feel very confident in. And it's like, she's like, why? She's like, why? Because guess what? We've already established that you are the leader that you are. So why? Why would you not feel very confident in the things that you know are yours? The things that you know are yours. There's something here that something is already yours. Do not beg for a crumb. I feel like it's time for you to like stop, okay? Stop struggling. Stop struggling. There's this energy of struggle that you've been in, okay? Struggling to force things to happen, and it's just not going to work anymore. That mentality is not going to work anymore. She's asking you to please come into an energy of stillness, okay? Where you know something from the inside out and not the outside in. This is a knowing, a deep knowing of who you are, and she's bringing you into awareness of who you are and what your power is really rooted in here. She's saying that you are exactly that anchor. You are the anchor that is attached yourself to a falling ship, a ship that is, that has run its course. So cut yourself away and re-anchor yourself here, okay? I think that she's calling in people, okay, who will reinstill, like she's doing this for you on the other side, where she's like reminding you that no, like don't fall into this energy of overgiving yourself to situations that are really not even paying you back, okay? Because it's time for something to end here. The chapter, you're at the last of the page on something here, and it's just time. You're not gonna grow in this situation anymore. There's no more growth. You have grown as far as you can there, and it's time for a new beginning. Oya is also the goddess of death and rebirth. So this, because she's coming in to collect from you, she's also going to give you gifts as well. Again, it's a matter of you and how you, like, are you aware of wanting to receive, or are you just clinging to things that are meant to fall away? Because of fear, because of doubt, because of all these things that hold us back. And I think this is what she's coming in to help you transform. So you're getting a full 180 here, where like some of you in here has really lost sight. You really lost sight of yourself, of your power, and it's because of a situation that you were dealing with here. You were giving your all. But that's the thing. It's time. It's time to meditate and contemplate on the things that do not serve you anymore, and simply allow them to fall away, okay? Because there is no use in you struggling and holding these things that are already meant to be dead in your life. That's why it's a dead end. So this is an energy where she's coming in to just remind you, to reiterate, like, listen, this is who you are, and it's time to remember that. It's really time to remember who you are. It's time for you to sit back on your throne. Remember, I talked about a throne. And it's crazy to me that we also have two kings here, the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And these two kings, they're really, really great leaders in a way where, again, one is extremely emotionally capable, extremely emotionally intelligent. And the other one knows how to grow things exactly from where he's sitting. He uses his tools, everything that he has, exactly where he's sitting, to create even more, to build a legacy, to keep building, to build a foundation that stands the test of time, a foundation and a legacy that his great grandkids will come to enjoy one day, okay? And I think it's just a way of being here. This is the way of being. This is the way of thinking that you're being called here to meditate and contemplate. All right, so let's also see here. Let's see what tea leaf. Okay, let's see. Firecracker, excitement. Exactly. Let's get excited. Firecracker. That's what I'm saying. Do you feel like, okay, because like I said, you're the right sauce, you're the right something for something here. And do you feel this energy where you're just anxious because you're filled with energy, but you don't know where to direct that energy? Sit, meditate, and contemplate, and that you will know how to direct this energy, because this energy is meant for excitement. It's meant for you to be adventurous. It's meant for you to, like, just even do things without a goal sometime. Okay, let's see what else she has to say to you in the tea leaves. What wants to come out? Okay, let's see. We have an astral house success. Exactly. Yeah, I think this has to do with maybe work for some of you in here. Okay, because when it comes to kings, it's like you're responsible for something, right? You're either building a business, you want to move up, you want to build something. Okay, you want financial freedom. Okay, you want to just be free to do whatever it is that you want to do, right? And yes, we're in a material world where we need those material security. Exactly. But it's like you could be using your energy better in a way. What I keep getting from her, what she wants to transform for you, is like how to use your energy for your highest good. Use your energy in a way where it's like you're not just, shooting fires everywhere. Like you're consciously directing your thoughts to go exactly towards what you want to manifest. That's the energy here. There's this energy where she wants you to not be scattered around at all, because she doesn't like when your energies is just spread out and scattered, which is why she's also asking you to know your worth, to know what you want as well. Know your worth and know what you want, because once you do that, everything falls in line. They fall into place, okay? I think that's the clarity that you're going to be receiving from her, is exactly what you want. Because success is yours, and there's a firecracker. There's a need for excitement. There's this energy of excitement all around you. So let's also get, yeah, let's keep going. Let's get some oracle cards here. Let's see what she wants to say. Thank you. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Elder. Exactly. So we have here Water Guardian. Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. Connect with your emotions. She sees you as extremely highly intelligent, okay? Extremely, okay. I feel like Oya is really looking at you, and she recognizes your emotional intelligence here, and if anything, she wants you to tap more into it. She wants you to connect to your emotions. What's the point of burying them? They will just come back up to be looked at, okay? They will just keep coming back up. And I think something that you've been pushing away from a while, that's what she's talking about. There's something that you've been pushing away from a while. There's something that you were meant to have been looking at this so that you can recognize and prepare for that change, okay? And it's just now time, because there's this energy of the rug being pulled out of from underneath you, and almost, you know, not knowing what to do after that. But we're also getting here, elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Move beyond this dead end, this energy of the dead end, this pattern of thoughts that maybe, you know, you're not worthy of this life that you want for yourself. It's like, who said that? Who instilled that knowledge with you? Because let's go with my machete, let's go cut it off. Because no, I will not allow anyone to oppress any of my devotees. That's Oya coming in and telling you that. Because she really, one of the things that she hates is people's free will being, she hates anyone imposing on anyone's free will. She is a patron of the underdogs, okay? She's a patron of people, of people who, she's a patron of people who have been oppressed, okay? People whose power has been taken away from them. And I think people who've even been taught that they have nothing, okay? And they're not worth it, okay? And I think this is what she's coming in to tell you, listen, that's not gonna fly. Like, mother is coming in to clean house, is what I'm thinking. And she's telling you to get ready. Get ready, connect with your emotions. Get ready, connect with your emotions so you know exactly what you want. So that when she's putting these things in front of you, you can know that you're on the right path, okay? So that when these things starts to show up, you can say, yep, I know that I did the work. I know that I'm transitioning. I know it's time for me to end something and move along to a new beginning, to something else here. All right. Yeah, so this has to do with you, because I don't really know what this is that you're transforming, but it definitely has to do with where you're headed in life, okay? Where you're going. And also it has to do with something about your work, your success, how you accumulate success. Also, what does success means to you? That's the question she wants to ask you. What does success means to you? Because what you may have been taught that success means in the society may not be what success means to your own soul at the depths of it all, okay? So she's really calling you here to align with your own true ideology, okay? Through contemplating and meditating, getting that download, because this really is a download. Page of Swords is a download. It's information coming in, and it's almost like you're finding out, okay, what am I going to do with this information? Well, connect to your emotions, and also learn to move beyond ancestral pattern. Just because things have been done in a certain way in your family, or just because things have been done a certain way doesn't mean that that's for you, okay? I think that's really what she's feeling here. And she loves, you know what Oya loves? The audacity to call in change, because she will back you. We're usually often afraid of change, but she wants us to actually ask for it. She wants us to dare to be different, because that's when you will see that you are backed. That's when you see that you are protected. That's where you see that, yes, like, yeah, this is what you're meant to do. You're meant to change. We're not meant to just stay in one place. We often outgrow our comfort zone. And I think my group number ones, you have outgrown your comfort zone. And yep, she's calling you, but she's telling you to get excited about this. Like, there's no need for you to worry. This is like, get excited, because you're leveling up here. You're leveling up to this king status here. And when it comes to king, it's a masculine energy, regardless of your gender, right? It's a very masculine energy, and it's one where things are going to be moving. Things are going to, you're going to be more active. You're going to be more focused on, plans and goals and all these things. Exactly. You're going to be journaling, like, just exactly, I just feel like I see you contemplating. I really see you here writing out your plans, dotting your I's and crossing your T's. I would like to see the Radiant Sun Oracle deck to just kind of see how this change is going to be affecting your outer reality, or where it's going to be affected in your outer reality. We're just gonna bring it on. Exactly. Okay. Yes. You see this? Protection, riches, and control. Okay? She's really calling you here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so good. This is juicy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, group number ones, I feel like I'm staying longer in your bio. I don't know why, but she still just has me here. But I'm going to be moving along here in a little bit. So, we have for you, do you see this? Like, this is just too good. This is too beautiful. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I feel like my group number ones, okay? Some of you are Saturn's kid, okay? Your Saturn is very heavy in your life, it feels like. Or you might have some heavy Saturn placements, some of you in here, because I think that's why you go through very deeply transformative experiences. And I think that's why some of you in here are also prone to maybe depression, anxiety, trigger warning, all right? So, but also know though, this is why it's like you're so back. This is why, because guess what, look at how much power you must have for something to make you feel like you're less than. Like, it wants you to believe otherwise, because if you are dominant in your power, in your knowing, in your worth, then look at how much change. Look at like, do you know, the impossible is almost possible at that point. So this is why things around you have tested you. It really tested you to see whether or not you're going to stand in your power, grow into your power, and also grow within your situation and grow out of whatever this that feels like. Because look, protection, number one, like I said, you're always protected. She is like this tiger around. And you know, one thing about Oya, she doesn't play about her kids. She does not play about her kids. Like, her kids to her are the number one. She's a very, very, very protective mother against children too. And she's saying here, whatever it is that you're building, know that within the hidden, because moon is the hidden, right? Know that you are protected in the unseen. I feel like you're rebranding, okay? You are rebranding. You're in a stage of rebranding, of changing something about your identity here too, okay? And this thing, it's going to, it's like you're really changing into who you were called to be. That's what I feel here with the moon in Aries. It's like this is who you were always meant to be, and you're allowing that aspect of you to be shine, to be seen. And you're doing that ferociously as well, just like the mother Oya, okay? And we also have here riches. If in case we didn't pick up success, here's riches with Saturn and Capricorn. Again, with Saturn and Capricorn, you will go through a lot of challenges, but it's also to... Okay, with Saturn and Capricorn, this is almost like, how bad do you want it? You know, how bad do you want it? How persistent are you going to keep going? But also, you have to remember to rest. You have to remember to let go of control. Let go of the things that you also can't control, okay? That's what this energy is. Because, oh my God, this is good. We have Saturn in we have Saturn in, there's Saturn in Capricorn, but also Jupiter in Capricorn. And let me tell you about these two energies. These are the two fathers, yeah, but they're different fathers in the sense that when it's Saturn, Saturn disciplines. It disciplines you. It teaches you to let go of instant gratification for future rewards, right? Whereas Jupiter here is kind of like, listen, you've worked so hard. Now it's time to pull back. Now it's time for you to be receptive. Now it's time for you to be paid, okay? Now it's time for you to receive, because you have done the work. You have been disciplined. You have been patient. You have waited. You have waited. So now put yourself in a position, clear out what doesn't serve you anymore, and make that space for what's coming in, because you're about to receive blessings. Like blessings on blessings on blessings. Blessings that will even take care of your own children and your children's children. There's something here about a legacy that Oya is really helping you to change or helping you build here. And I think this is it. So Aries and Capricorn are very important for you. Aries has to do with, again, your business. Here, oh wow, yeah. Aries has to do with your personality, like your personal style, your identity, who you think you are, your own audacity, if you will, right? You know, and also we know Aries to be aggressive. So aggressively following your dreams, right? Again, aggressively backing yourself, aggressively knowing that you are worth it, okay? And also, who's Capricorn? Capricorn diligently builds his world. It diligently builds his career, okay? Capricorn is about order as well. It really loves to just keep going one step at a time, one step at a time. And it knows, it loves the long game. Capricorn loves the long game. So there's no rush here. I think this reading is meant to tell you what's yours cannot be taken away from you. And if you think that it will, that's the dead end. That's the mentality that you have to cut. Snip, snip, goodbye. Okay? The last few things I'm being called to do for you is magical spell cards. Okay? She wants you to see this as spells that you can, or affirmation, if you will, or prayers. So these are prayers that she's specifically bringing out for you to hone in on, okay? So let's see what she wants you to know. Let's see what she would like you, the magical spell card that she would want you to really own in on and to really, really affirm, okay? Affirm this change, this transformation. Okay, I'll take those two. I just heard something here about karma. I think she's really working with helping you transforming your karma and even generational karma. I think that, again, authorities that have been around you, okay, growing up, you've really, okay, growing up, okay, okay. So growing up, I really think that a lot of ideologies were imposed on you, okay? I really think that a lot of ideologies were imposed on you when you didn't have the foundation for you to even say no, you know? When you didn't have the foundation for you to say no, or for you to cross-check and make sure if that thing aligns with your own core truth, your own core values, right? And I think this is where, and because some of these ideologies, you've taken them as your own, she's coming in to cut them off. She's coming in to say no. Look at yourself, okay? Besides all of this that has been imposed on you, look at yourself, sit with yourself, find out who you are, okay? Find out who you are, because that's why she needs you to move beyond ancestral patterns, things that you thought were yours, but they're not yours. It was something that you were really working through karmically, okay? And I think now it's simply, I see a serpent growing out of his shell. I also see the phoenix rising. I also see just energies being burnt off of you, okay? Peeling away from you, because it was holding you back. It was holding you down, okay? It was making you feel small, and I don't like that at all. Something here was really making you feel small and making you feel like they were bigger than, they were bigger than you. But she's coming in to remind you, like, hell no, that's a dead end. Maybe we used to feel that way before, but no, there's a rebirth. There's a new beginning here. There's a new information that you're finding out about yourself, okay? There's a new information that you're finding out about yourself that is going to help you rebrand and restructure yourself, and also rebuild this foundation for you. A foundation, again, that has to do with legacy. Okay, so let's see. Grace. Okay, we have Grace. Yes, grace. So grace, blessing, come to me, come to set me free. Exactly. A lot of you guys have been looking for freedom. You've been praying for freedom, freedom to be who you are, and you can. You can. It's the mere fact that you think you can't is what's breaking away from you. Okay, that ideology that you can't be free, that things are holding you back, is what's breaking away from you. And we also have here, wow, some of you, home is very important to you, family is very important to you, which is why, yeah, it feels this, it feels just very confusing why you're feeling these things. Because, okay, there's also something here that feels so wrong but feels so right. There's something here that is so wrong but feels so right. Do what you will with that information, okay? But yes, that's what I just heard that. But yes, the last card that we got for you was safe home. Safe home. You're promised safe home. You're protected, okay? So again, be your most authentic self. My group number ones, please. It took me a while to get here, but I just think this is what she said, because it's like I was expecting for it to be something grand, maybe, I don't know, but she's really just calling you to be yourself. She's really just calling you to be yourself, to be your most authentic self, no matter how crazy that may seem. She actually enjoys it. The crazier you are, the better, because that means that you're unique, you know? That means that you're unique and you stand in your own unique self-expression. So I cast this circle roundabout. Safety is now beyond doubt. Safety is now beyond doubt. That's what she's really helping you transform, is your feelings of safety, security, and really allowing you, again, feel at home within your spirit, within your own self, okay? Because that's just all she wants for you. It's for you to be yourself, to feel at home within yourself, and to be gracious with yourself throughout this transformation. This is heavy, group number one. This is a lot. This wasn't even yours, but it's like, yeah, we inherit a lot of our ancestral karma and patterns. So she's calling you here to really be gracious. There's a lot of divine feminine energy that is around you, that is protecting you. Connect to water, please. Connect to your emotions, connect to your water guardian. Also, learn to move beyond ancestral pattern. All right, this is all that I'm seeing for you, my group number ones. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that it provided to you some clarity, comfort, and confirmation. Please don't forget to look at Vinit's other part of this reading, okay? And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so and turn your notification bell on. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hello there, my beautiful group number two. Welcome to your reading, where we're taking a look at a message from the goddess OYA, okay? So, I don't know, this might be long, but just indulge, okay? There's a lot today that she really wants to bring forward, I guess. And I don't have any pre-shuffle cards because we're meant to do everything as is right here, right now, okay? My group number twos, you've been drawn here to the stone, okay? The stone, the stone, the stone. And you know what's funny is people often overlook stones and rocks and stuff like that. Like, I probably will be one of those people, okay, that's going to argue with you if you ever call any of my crystals a stone. Like, what is that, a rock? No, don't ever disrespect my crystals like that, okay? So there's this energy of maybe people, okay, I just heard you're the truth. I don't know what that means. You are the truth. It almost feels like there's things that goes unnoticed about you, okay? That Oya notices, it feels like. The stone. I think there's something about you that is on, okay, the thing is, English is not my language. English is not my language, and words are failing me right now. I don't know why. So, there's something about you that goes on, yeah, you're this energy that you're unsuspecting. That's what I mean. Yeah, there's something about you that is extremely unsuspecting, but it's like your power. Like, that's your power. That's what she's coming here to say. The stone. Because you're like this onion, okay? That just, ooh, your shells, like, you're just deep, okay? You're just deep, and you keep unearthing yourself, and you keep opening yourself. And I think it's also, you're at a time in your life right now where I think you're going through, opening up another layer of yourself, okay? Getting deeper within yourself, okay? Unearthing something here, especially something that you didn't think too much of. There's something that you're going to be finding about yourself, okay, that kind of feels like, really? Like, I didn't know this about myself. Like, I didn't know. It's like you've been using this too, by the way. Okay, let's just calm down for a second. Because when it comes to the stone, we can tell, we can see. When it comes to the stone, we think of something that's hard, you know? We think of something that's, yeah, it's a hard rock. It's just hard. It's rigid, right? It's not malleable at all. It's not malleable. And I think that she's calling you to come into recognize that, yes, within something that feels rigid and not malleable or mutable, change can occur to that too. There's this energy of turning lead, a base metal, into gold. Because with the stone, there's something here where it's like, you think you're seeing this just like this right now, but look deeper. Look deeper, because you're going to unearth something. And I think that's the transformation she's trying to help you with. All right? With the stone, this is a tool. I think you have a tool. You have this gift within yourself that you don't really think much of, maybe. You know, you think it's kind of ordinary, but it is far from it, okay? With the stone, it's like how we're all here in this matrix, but there's something much more bigger than that, right? Because, you know, the stone is also the philosopher's stone. I don't know if you guys like Harry Potter, but it's like the philosopher's stone, the sorcerer's stone, where like he's looking at himself in the mirror. He doesn't have the stone, right? But in the mirror, he sees himself and he's holding the stone. And then somehow, some way, the stone appears in real life in his pocket, right? That's the thing. Wow, that's interesting. That's an interesting energy. So let's see what this is. Yeah, I did not get any preparation at all for this reading. It's kind of like she's like, let's just sit and we're going to talk. Like, don't even pull any pre-shuffled cards, nothing. Exactly. Adjustments are required. Adjustments are required. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Okay. Third quarter moon. Adjustments are required. And I love the purple here because that's her color as well. Her color is the color purple because it reminds her of how regal and royal her energy is. All right. Oya is a very badass goddess of mine that I really, really, really love. And if you notice too, with this channel, once every video that starts with a thunderstorm, with the lightning, and it's because of Oya. It's like, hello, wake up, it's time. That kind of energy. But yeah, adjustments are required, and I think it has to do with this stone energy, something again that you need to be looking at. She's calling your attention to something. She's calling attention to your own gifts, your own, because with the stone is a tool. It's a tool. It's often something within us that we can use to make changes or to make something happen, okay? The archetypal energy that the stone carries is the energy of a tool. And I think adjustments are required is calling you to look at, again, to look at something again. She's calling you to look at something. Something that you thought was nothing actually holds a lot of power. It holds magic. It holds mysticism. It holds, like, it just holds, it holds magic. I keep getting that. And this thing is ready to be unearthed, which is why adjustments are required. Adjustments are required in the sense of you tuning yourself to the magic of this thing, to the magic of the stone that just looks like a regular stone. Okay. So I'm being called to, interesting that I actually pulled, okay. I use a different deck for group number 1s, and just naturally I gravitated towards this one in this reading. So let's see what she has to say. Okay, that was a lot. Okay, so I'm not sure what the order these cards fell in, but let's address the one that's open upright. We're going to address this one because 5 of Swords. Swords is when it comes to swords energy, that's air, that's the mind, it's our way of thinking, right? It's a mentality. And five of swords here suggests you being bullied, okay? Mentally, in a way where it's like, say you're someone who, you know, you're a small business and you're looking to, you know, advertise yourself, and you're looking to put yourself out there, but the algorithm is not helping your channel at all. It is not allowing you to be seen at all. So of course your ego takes a blow back, because you're like, you know, you're feeling bad or sad that you're not being seen, and you're letting that get to you, that kind of energy, you know, instead of being like, listen, honestly, it's okay, this is still new, okay, we're not gonna focus on the results, we're just gonna keep on with the consistency. That's this energy of the five of swords. It's almost like, yeah, feeling like someone's not helping you out, you know, feeling like someone's not helping you. I feel like you're all alone through your struggles, okay? And when it comes to fives are transformation, and it's like a change. It's a change that needs to happen, a change in mentality, a change in ideology even, okay? So it's like, take your attention away from, don't believe everything that your eyes is catching up on. I think that's what she's trying to tell you. I think that your eyes are playing tricks on you. There's something here where you've been putting yourself out there. You've been putting yourself out there. You've been allowing yourself be seen. You've been speaking your own truth here. And it almost feels like you don't have the right audience for something just yet. But it's okay. It's okay. Do not let that discourage you, though, from what it is that you know you want to create. And that's where adjustments are required. Look, King of Wands, exactly. This is you as that business mind. Yes, this is that business energy coming in, because King of Wands is often someone who's a visionary. Like, you got bright ideas. You got money-making ideas, okay? King of Wands is kind of, and it's kind of stubborn too. Like, it's a stubborn energy in the sense of like, persistence, you know, persistence and consistent, and just focusing on that. Like, the King of Wands really doesn't even give a F what other people has to say around him, because to him, he's kind of conceited in a way where it's like, no, my ish is the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best at this. I'm the best at that. So even though the algorithm is not looking at me, the algorithm just hasn't caught up on me just yet, okay? And when it does, I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna go viral or something like that. You know what I mean? And not to say that that's what you're looking for, but this is just an example. So that's the energy that I'm getting immediately here. There's this energy where she's calling you. Adjustments are required where you think that, oh, because the algorithm is not recognizing you, then all the work that you're doing is not being seen. That's a lie, okay? There's something about right timing here. Tuning into the right timing of something, or allowing for something to ripe before you harvest it. Okay, so because it hasn't grown fully to what you want yet, do not let that discourage you at all. That's what she's coming in to help you change. And yes, people may be looking at you or your business or what it is that you're starting right now as something that's ordinary, but best believe, okay, best believe when this finally goes off, because it will. Okay, because this is what Oya is coming in to help you transform, because she sees your potential. She sees who you are. She loves your business savvy mindset, okay? She's telling you, don't worry. It may look like nothing now, but by the time you know it, there's going to be traction. You're going to be seen. You're going to be recognized for all the work, for the leader that you are. King of Wands. Let's see. King of Cups reversed. Okay. King of Cups reversed. So even though, all right, so this is the thing here. I think she's about to call you out a little bit. Don't shoot the messenger. Even though the King of Wands is a very, very, you know, even though the King of Wands is a visionary leader, okay, someone that's very, you know, blessed with business ideas. This is someone who turns everything into a business idea, okay? And to them, they just like that rush, that adrenaline of wanting to create something, of wanting to put something out there, of wanting to just, you know, be inspired and just follow their own inspiration. Sometimes it's almost like they lack that emotional intelligence to be able to foresee or prepare for some of the challenges, right, that may arise. because they're so focused on like just letting the inspiration out. It's almost like this. You're getting inspired action, but it's like, where is the plan for that action? Where is the plan to lay that action down? I think that's why the King of Cups here is reversed. There's something here that, again, adjustments needs to be made. Adjustments is required because you have the right mindset for something here. Yes, you have the business ideas. Yes, you have the ideals. Yes, but also there's something here where your emotional capacity or your emotional intelligence needs to be finely tuned for you to recognize when you're meant to light that fire and when you should rest. Because with this King of Wands, it is susceptible to burnout because, again, it's fire and it just keeps burning. And yes, we know that fire can keep you warm, but also it can burn you. So as much as that fire can really help you create things that you can achieve, also it can cause burnout. Okay, so I think the King of Cups reversed here is kind of like, yo, take time for yourself too. Taking the time for yourself as well is going to help you really become this king that you are innately. Strength. Okay, so strength here says it has a writing on this card, and strength says, look to the stars and find your magic. Look to the stars and find your magic. Isn't that crazy? Because I literally kept picking up on there's something here that you're looking at, but you haven't really even delved into how much magic this thing holds. You're looking at it, you think it's just a mere rock, or you think it's just a mere stone. And it's like, no, this is the philosopher's stone. This is a magical stone. That's what I keep feeling here. It's so beautiful. But yeah, strength here says, strength. Look to the stars to find your magic because they will guide you. The stars will always guide you, I feel like, is what strength here is saying. And also the last card that we have for you is Three of Swords, okay? So my group number 2s, let me just tell you what I'm picking up and what I'm feeling from this card, okay? This card's laid in front of me. Adjustments are required. I just don't feel like you fully understand. I don't think you fully understand who you are, my group number 2s. And it's interesting that that's a recurring theme that the goddess OYA is bringing in today. Because she sees you as this strength, right? She sees you as someone who has the strength, the courage, and the pride, and the loyalty, okay? To be devoted to something here. But it's almost like because that thing, it doesn't come out the way exactly you expected it or you thought it would come out, it causes lack of trust in yourself, in these visions, in these ideas that you've been getting in your visions, okay? Because again, King of Wands is a visionary. He like ideas, he's just blessed with those ideas, okay? And I think that's what happened here within the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords, is that a lot of these ideas that you've had, when you try to ground them or when you try to put them out into the world, I think sometimes they're not recognized. They're not recognized. Your work hasn't been fully recognized, and it causes some pain here, okay? Because Three of Swords is just like pain. It's just straight pain, just for the sheer, like just for the purpose of pain, you know? It's for the purpose of pain. It's not because, oh, something happened and then you deserve this pain. No, pain sometimes just happens because we are meant to feel it. We are meant to, you know, how do we find our strength if we don't go through these problems, if we don't go through these challenges? And I think that's what OYA is telling you, is adjustments are required because you're about to open up and unearth your own inner strength on a very, very personal level, okay? A very personal level. Like, yeah, people may have told you like, wow, the things that you go through, wow, you're so strong, blah blah blah. No, this is like you're showing yourself, okay, your own inner strength through the way that you keep following through. You're about to show yourself how much you can handle. Okay, this is nothing to you. This Five of Swords, it's nothing to you. All right, I think she's trying to call you here to the big picture, which is your own inner strength, and honing in on that so that this is not going to distract you from what you're meant to bring here and ground. Okay, do not let this Five of Swords distract you at all, as well as this Three of Swords. This Three of Swords is here to remind you that, listen, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So it's okay. Expect those challenges, because again, without the obstacles, without these things, how do you find your strength? They're needed. They're absolutely needed for us to really step up and step into a place of power, and for us to and reclaim our strength and reclaim our courage, and to even unearth our courage. My group number 2 is, you guys are very brave. Okay, you guys are very brave, very spontaneous. I'm getting energy of Sagittarius here, Leo, fire energy. Yeah, like it's fire energy for sure, but it's almost a fire that is dormant. It feels like a fire that is dormant. Okay, it's like you're blessed with it, but also you need to know how to channel these things so that they can work in your favor instead of depleting you. Okay, instead of feeling like okay, she's also asking me here, okay, she's also saying here, a lot of things that you will go through, or the challenges that you will go through, they are meant to help you. Okay, I lost my train of thought, but yeah, I think she's really coming in to really help you transform how you channel your energy, okay? And how you put yourself in a place of, okay, she also wants you to stop second guessing yourself. If that's something that you do a lot, please stop doing that, okay? Do not second guess yourself, do not doubt yourself, because again, you are literally depleting your magic every time you do that, okay? You're depleting your magic and your masculine energy, because yes, you're depleting your magic every time you do that. You're depleting the best things every time you do that. So please back yourself, back your ideas, and follow through. Follow through on your intuitive nudges, okay? Follow through on your intuitive nudges, even though they don't come out with the results that you think you will get. Don't worry. It's fine. It's okay. Like, she just really wants you here to just keep focusing on your own courage, on your own strength, and believing in yourself. That's why adjustments are required. There's something about you, again, that is very unsuspecting, okay? That just feels normal, but it is not. It is far from that at all. It is just extraordinary, okay? Your strength, your inner strength, extraordinary. Your ideas, extraordinary, okay? And these mentalities that tries to bully you into submitting your these energies that try to bully you into giving your power away. All right, do not fall into that at all, because that's just the surface level. Okay, we can only see so much, you guys. We can only see so much, so just keep believing. You can only see so much, because she's on the other side and she's like, listen, you have no idea how much we're rooting on you. That's what I'm getting now. You have no idea how much we're rooting on you. You have no idea how much we've been backing you. You have no idea. Oh, okay, so I'm back. Yeah, this is back. The Three of Swords, it's almost like that pain, it came in for a reason. It came in for a reason to really reinstore something to you here. It came in for you to see that, again, what doesn't kill you will make you stronger. So let's go ahead. Let's move along here. What numbers am I seeing? Okay, for this pile, I think you might be seeing 888, okay? 888 for this pile for sure. And I think, yeah, that's that scorpionic energy. You're coming into a lot of, for every idea you decide to take a leap of faith on, okay? Consciously, like, don't just be starting things just to start them. All right. And I feel like a lot of you in here too, if you have projects that you just let sit, or you just you don't really follow through all on finishing a project because you're already starting another one. Be careful. Like, adjustments are required. Make sure you're finishing one thing before you start another thing, okay? Because what happens within the King of Wands is he likes to start many businesses all at once, and then they end up falling through because you didn't give them the amount of attention each one needed. That kind of thing. And I think that's where she's calling you to say adjustments is required here. All right, so let's go ahead and see let's see what she has to say from the tea leaf card here. Let's see You know what fortune we can get? I felt this one. Wedge. Okay. So we have a wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Exactly. Something is bullying you, and I don't like it. I don't like that that energy is bullying you at all. Wall. See? Misunderstanding. That's the Five of Swords energy. It's like something is purposely causing... yeah, something is purposely causing this Five of Swords energy for you, where you really feel oppressed, or you just feel like you can't, like, you just feel like your efforts are going unnoticed, and that is a lie. Like, that is a lie. Egg. Success is assured with good plans and hard work. With good plans and hard work, success is assured. Exactly. Exactly. So don't listen to this, because that's what really keeps bringing you down. That's what brings you in a state of apathy. Three of Swords. Okay, it's this misunderstanding. So she's really asking you, like, yes, even though you're observing these things and you're sensing them, focus on this egg. Focus on your strength. Focus on your courage. Focus on the things that are good, okay? That are going to, you know, empower you. Exactly. Focus on the things that are empowering you, and not ones that's going to disempower you. That's really what she's saying here. I feel called somehow to do this one too. I don't know. Let's just see. Okay, desk. Exactly. I just felt called really quickly to do that. Focus, right? Desk. Pay attention to your work. Pay attention to your work, okay? So let's move right along. We're going to be getting some, let's get some Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck here. Thank you. Okay, so release the old and rest. You know what that's talking about? These things, okay? Because what also happens within the Three of Swords, okay, is a pain that is so grave that you're reliving it over and over and over again because you think it's so fresh. But that's the thing. This thing is actually past. This event is past. Okay, the memories remain, and yes, they may be painful, but they don't have to be, because all you have to do is offer it up. Offer it up. Because honestly, like, how many swords does it take to kill a person? One time. Okay, now the memories might remain, and yes, the ego tries to, you know, tries its own tactics to keep us safe, to where we're in that comfort zone and we never venture out because we don't want to feel this anymore. But that's why it's now time for you to release the old and rest. This thing, this Five of Swords, this bully energy, it's been bullying you, but it's time, like, it's been doing something to you that you don't like. It's been betraying you, if you will. This is energy of betrayal here. But it's time to let that go, because there's a new energy here. There's this rest that you, like, you need to rest. You need to rest. This needs to rest. This Three of Swords energy, it needs to be, this is what she's helping you transform. This is what she's taking away. It's you reliving the pains from the past. Okay, she's saying that you have beautiful ideas beaming in your beautiful mind. Okay, and it's time for you to release the old and rest. What this one says exactly. Medicine guardian, be open to healing information. Freedom, be open to healing information. Exactly. So it's all about releasing and being open for you, being open to receive. Again, making space. That's why this adjustment is required. Making space for sure, okay? So I would like to see what within the Radiant Sun Oracle deck, how this change is affecting your outer world. That's one too many. Okay, how this is going to affect your outer world. Thank you. Influence. Okay, we have influence with Libra. Balance. See, balance. Okay, balance. Influence, balance. Oh, some of you here might even be influencers. Maybe that's where your King of Wands energy comes from. That, you know, exactly, because again, you yourself feels like an inspiration. That's what I'm getting. Inspiration, because this fire, you're just blessed with it. Okay, and I think maybe you're an influencer. You inspire people. You influence people to come into alignment, come into balance with the things, yeah, with the things that they say they want and the actions that follows through. So we're not just doing things, okay, that is actually depleting us. We have control, generosity. We also have generosity. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we have control, which came out. Okay, these are very lucky cards, it feels like to me, because Jupiter in Capricorn. I feel like Jupiter in Capricorn is really telling you that you are in control. It really wants you to feel like this. Feel like you're the one sitting at the top of the world, because that's your King of Wands energy. And you're very aware of this, because that's what we opened the cards with. You're very aware of your King of Wands energy, to where you're like, I'm the best at this. I'm the best. Like, my business is the best. This is, you know, and it's not to say that you're conceited saying that. No, you just know your worth. You know what you're carrying. You know what you're capable of. Okay. And it's telling you, like, yes, stand in that. Stand in that, instead of this Five of Swords energy where you're feeling like, okay, you just can't keep going anymore because it just feels like things aren't working for you. But that's the only, that's just what you can perceive, and because that's what you can perceive, that's out of your control. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing you can perceive, because that's what you're being shown. So there's this energy of knowing that you are in control, but also knowing that you're in control and that you're in charge, that you are the type of leader that you are, in which you sit at the top of the world, right? But also knowing and having the emotional intelligence to let go of the things that you can't control through your swords. The pain has taught you what it needed to teach you. It taught you what it needed to teach you. And it's time for you to move forward. Adjustments are required. Okay, because you're moving into a space of generosity. You're moving into a space of really, like, because of all these hardships, Saturn, right? Because of all these hardships that you've had to endure, okay? It taught you to be a lot more generous. It taught you to be the leader that you were searching for. It taught you to be the type of leader that you wanted to see. And now you have people following you. You're so benevolent. Oh my God. Like, this is how people are going to be seeing you in your reality. Is someone who has the influence. Is someone who has a high influence to even influence people's way of thinking or way of life, even to come into balance and harmony. To come into balance and harmony here with Libra. Mercury in Libra. And you know, no, Venus rules Libra. Venus rules Libra. Okay, Mercury in Libra, exactly. Coming into a place where we're in harmony, we're in balance, you know, with our way of giving and receiving blessings even. Because here, I just keep feeling you, like God is blessing you, Spirit is blessing you. Because again, you're highly successful king here, okay? You have that magic that we were talking about from the start. And this magic really brings to you, I feel like, a lot of wealth, okay? A lot of gifts that you can give others. And I think that's when your benevolence kicks in, is you come out of this space of, you know, wow, I've really learned so much from this pain. I've endured this pain, and now I can help others relieve that pain, okay? Like, you're almost teaching them how to get out of these circumstances because you were once there yourself. Or you're helping them. Like, you're just very generous here. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so the last thing that I would love to do for you is we're going to ask the Lady OYA. We're going to ask OYA which magical spell cards she wants you to hone in on as affirmations, okay? Thank you. Okay. Right. See, all my cards just fell again. Okay. Oh, interesting. Be open to healing information, right? Mercury, because this is Mercury. This is the caduceus, which is Mercury's staff, and Mercury came out here too in Libra. So it's like, I feel like the information that you're going to be opening up to is one that really brings you into harmony and balance, to where you end up regenerating, renewing yourself, okay, and gaining wisdom here, wisdom and healing, okay, healing that really again helps you come into balance with how you're giving and how you're receiving, really just the masculine and the feminine principles of reality, how you're resting before you take action, you know, those kind of things, how you're listening to your intuition before you take action, okay, how you're allowing yourself to replenish in energy before you move ahead, you know, that kind of thing. So let's see here. Oh my God, see, this is very good that I shuffle on camera, okay, because look at this magic. Harmony, exactly, harmony. As I create, I will share. Harmony divine with love and care. As I create, I will share with harmony divine and love and care. Oh, my group number 2s, I just really think, yes, like, I'm feeling Leo energy for this. And it's because I just really think you're a very generous leader. You're a leader. Let's just point blank and period. Okay, you're a magical leader. Okay, you're a visionary. You're very connected to the other side. And look at this. This one here says, dream sweet, sleep deep. See, rest, please, my group number 2s. Anything that has worried you, okay, that has had your mind on chokehold, this is what OYA is coming to transform. These issues, these problems, these pain that you can't seem to let go of, because it just feels like it keeps replaying itself and the wound is just as fresh, okay? Release the old and rest. Sleep. This is where she's coming in to tell you to sleep. And number 45, number 9. Okay, so this is very important because it says dream sweet, sleep deep. Sleep that's deep and lasts till morn. Wondrous dreams for days reborn. Sleep that's deep and lasts till morn. Wondrous dreams for rays reborn. Okay, wondrous dreams for days reborn. Exactly. You're really going through, something here is changing like night to day, so long as you make the adjustments that are required here, okay? And the adjustments are always within first, and then they show outside. So don't worry if it's not even showing itself to you just yet. Let go of that instant gratification, because it's gonna keep making you relive some scenario, circumstance that actually has been long gone, okay? So please don't forget to release the old and rest here. All right, my group number 2s, I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I hope that it provided to you some clarity, comfort, and confirmation. Please don't forget to go ahead to Tarot Yoga Vinny to look at his other part of this reading, okay? And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so and turn your notification bell on. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hello there, my beautiful group number 3. Welcome to your reading, where we're taking a look at the message from the goddess OYA. Okay, how she's helping you transform, what she's helping you transform right now, okay? And this is probably the softest energy of them all, okay? And I'm just happy to do this. Okay, this is probably the softest energy. We have 10 10 10, which goes down to 30, which is number 3, group number 3. So once that came out, I was very excited, because I always know that my group number 3s, they're like, I don't know, they're just from out of this world, okay? Anyone that's gravitating towards that. But yes, of course, the number 1. We have for you the 1. The 1. The 1. Like, how am I even supposed to translate this, okay? Because it feels great. The 1. Okay, if in case you didn't know, OYA sees you as the 1, whatever the 1 feels like to you, okay? And she's a little bit more playful in this energy. I'm feeling very relaxed. I'm happy in this, okay? I'm making jokes in this pile, okay? Which I wasn't like that in the other 2 piles. Like, it wasn't up until the end that I started to really open up, all right? With this one, it's kind of like she's very happy to be here. Like this feels, I don't even know what this is, but it feels like, yeah, it feels like a pat on the back. To you, your pile feels like a recognition. Your pile number 3, it feels like a recognition. It feels like she's recognizing you as the one. And I feel like it's because you've done the work. You've just really done the work to connect here. So it's like, instead of coming in to help you transform something, she's almost like, no, like, she's almost like, listen, you're the one. It's like maybe a remembrance, if anything. You know, it's like she's coming in to reinstate and tell you, like, listen, you are the one. There's this energy of sacredcy that I think she's coming in to remind you of, okay? And to connect with that, if you will. All right, so let me see here, because I can't, I don't even know where to go with this. This is huge. This is everything, anything, and nothing. That's how I feel. It's like all of it in one. All of existence in one. Even the parts that we're privy to and the parts that we're not privy to, all in one. It's like you're very connected to that sense of oneness, to all, like, to that sense of oneness. Yeah, oneness of everything. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tap into the Monology deck. Let's see what she wants to say from here. Can we open it a little bit more? The One. Okay. The One. The One, because a win-win outcome is forecast. Okay. 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 All right. My group number 1. No, 3. I don't even know how I got there. Group number 3, this is so interesting. So what she's helping you transform is your knowingness of, again, how you're connected to everything and anything and even nothing, right? It's your connectedness to oneness of all that there is, which is why in whatever you're doing, at whatever time, wherever you find yourself, a win-win outcome is forecast. You will always win. So long as you remember your disconnectedness, this feeling of oneness, you've won. Okay, well, there you go. There's wordplay here. You've won, period. Like, a win-win outcome is forecast because you recognize yourself as the one. That's what she's really helping you transform here. It's for you to see yourself as that, if you're not already doing so. And if you have, this is what she's promising. A win-win outcome is forecast. So let's go ahead and tap into your tarot here. I feel called to use a different deck in this as well. I wasn't planning on using different decks, but I like that she really wanted to change things up. Maybe me too. I don't know, because I am sort of a rigid personality sometimes, because I'm just like, listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But sometimes, yes, I am reluctant to change. So I like that she's helping me here use different things. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Do we need one more? Okay. Okay. Listen, when I told you guys that my group number 3s, there's always something special about the group number 3s. And this is it. It's laid out right in front of me. We have the Hermit, which suggests, you know, your need to often go within to, again, connect with that one. Connect with all that there is, okay? Connect with all that you can see and beyond that, okay? All that you can physically see and sense and feel and beyond that. You're an agent of truth. You're an agent of change. okay? And the way that this change occurs too is you always recognizing, okay, she wants you to start seeing when it's time to switch something here, okay? And to go forth to your transition. She's really helping you transition something here. Okay, let's hold on. Okay, I feel like you've been in a period of isolation, but for good cause. You've been in a period of isolation, and I think it's because she really wanted you to remember this energy of the one that you're not even separate from, okay? You're not separate from this at all. You are extremely connected to this, right? And she's saying here there's a skill that I think that you're working on, that you are close to mastering, okay? And it's going to help you here transition into the next phase where you finally recognize that, again, the things that has hurt you, the things that has betrayed you, hopes, dreams, doubts, all these things, the ghost of the past, okay? You're moving away from them. You're moving away from choppy waters to calmer waters, to stiller waters here. And also, not only are you doing this by yourself, you're not doing this by yourself. You have a guide helping you push the boat because you're so distraught. It's almost like this Six of Swords, okay, coming down from the Three. She's almost so distraught, right, that she can't even bring herself to go on that new beginning because she's still mourning. She's still mourning events from the past. While those events, they came again to teach her that, yes, look at these swords, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 different experiences, okay, 6 different, scenarios and things that has happened that has taught her she can now come through and move to the other side with these swords, okay, move to the other side of the calmer waters without these swords stinking her. Because how is it possible that these swords are in this boat and the boat's not sinking? Because it makes holes in the boats, right? But no, if anything, these swords, they put a stop in her reliving these pain. So she's standing up. She moves forward. My group number 3s, yours is extremely deep because it really feels to me like you've been isolated for the purpose of communing with spirit. Like literally just hanging out with the source, hanging out with the one. I feel like that's why you've been isolated, because a lot of truths had to come to the forefront for you, okay? Truths of your own talents and skills and gifts that are dormant that you need to start working with now, okay? Or gifts that talents that you've already inherited that are so natural to you that you're not putting to good use because they're dormant, okay? And this also happened because, again, there was something that was very heavy on your mind here that you are working through within the Three of Swords here and the Six of Swords and even the Seven of Swords. There was this sense of deceptiveness, this illusion, okay, that you've been like, there's this energy of thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, but it's like, no, the grass is greener where you water it. Where you water it is where the grass is greener. So I think these are the ideologies or mentalities like this that I think that you'll be getting communication soon from someone, by the way. Six of Swords is always about communication, but it's also communication where it's like you have said goodbye or you've left a place, a space, a friendship, a relationship, something here that just doesn't prioritize you as the one, okay? So you've left this space and you're transitioning onto calmer waters, again, stiller waters that are just calm and easygoing instead of, highs and lows. You're finally being transitioned into some stillness, into some groundedness, into just, that's what I'm getting, just a sigh, a big sigh, like you can just rest. That's what I'm getting here, because you said goodbye to something. You may have either said this goodbye out loud or just energetically, but you said goodbye to something here. You had a communication or a communion with something where you had this understanding of like, listen, I gotta go. I just have to go. I can't sit here anymore. This pain, one of the reasons the Three of Swords is reversed too is also allowing us to see that this pain has passed and it has come and it has done what it needs to do. And honestly, we need not to reject this pain because it's going to help us alchemize. This pain is meant to be alchemized. It's meant for us to really, you know, it's meant to fuel you. It's meant to fuel you, okay? The thing is here, I feel like you think that something bad has really been done to you, but it wasn't purposely. Or I feel like life is happening to you instead of for you. And I think this is what she's coming in to change. This is what she's coming in to help you transform. It's that ideology that life is happening to you instead of for you. Because to her, she says it as this: if you recognize yourself as not separate from this, then you would welcome, or you should welcome, all experiences that is within the one. Just for the mere part of experiencing it, it feels like to me. Okay, I feel like there was an ideology, there was something here, there was an illusion, there was a deceptive energy or thought, okay, that was kind of playing mind games with you for a little bit within the Three of Swords here, okay, and it was causing you to feel like you were alone, or feel like, again, you didn't have the support that you craved or that you needed, and that you were alone. But like I said, see, that isolation, you have no idea how many spirits, angels, and guides were sitting with you, okay? We're funneling their own energy to you and through you, okay? So that you can see something here from a different perspective. And I think because they're funneling these things to you is why you finally decide for them to push you to the next. Like, it's like they're pushing you, whether you like it or not. Something here happened where it was so painful that you were so reluctant to move forward. But finally, okay, you listened. It's almost like your guides talk to you in a place where you listen, and you just allow them push you, or you allow them like just pull you through these challenges. It's like you finally surrendered. Yes, you surrendered to the knowing of this oneness. You surrendered to the knowing of this oneness. And that's what Oya is coming in to remind you. It's to surrender to this oneness. There's something here where there's a skill that, oh, I think you're a detective. Okay, I don't know. There's this energy here where Oya is calling you out to saying that you see where people don't see. Okay, you dwell in places where people would perish. Okay, like you know how to hang in here where people will get lost because they wouldn't know what to do with it. Because guess what? Their minds are so fragile and so attached to the matrix, to this, world of the seen, to where they reject the unseen. And I think whatever happened in the past to you, it was really an initiation. It was an initiation into the other side. Which is why a win-win outcome is always going to be forecast. She's really initiating you here to deceptive ways of even you self-sabotaging yourself to thinking that you are separate from this one. Because you're not. You're not separate. And even when you think you're alone, I keep getting you're not alone. You are not alone. You've never been alone. Okay? You have never been alone. You've always had spirit guides, or always had, spirit friends just around you, just helping you understand, the challenges of life. Because I really also feel like life likes to teach you. You learn directly from life. You learn directly from the philosophies of life. With the Hermit here, like you have this very high vibration of seeing things from a high perspective, and also like being open to perspectives that other people are close-minded to. That's what I'm getting here. And I think that's what your skill is. And I think maybe you even do this without recognizing that you're doing this. With the Eight of Pentacles here, there's a skill, there's a talent that you have that you've been doing this with. Okay, you've been doing this, you've been, You've been doing something here. Something is so natural to you. It's skill. It's skill. This skill, I think it has to do with you identifying, going to the depths, going within, introspecting, and identifying, okay, the parts of you that you have hidden away, the parts of you that, you know, you think you're doing yourself a favor by not letting it be seen. And it's that you're not doing yourself any favor at all, kind of thing. That's what I'm getting, okay? So it's like, I think Oya really comes in for you, especially for you when it's time for you to transition, okay? When it's time for you to transition and look within, and also open up a dormant gift that you have, okay? This gift, this magical gift, there's something here that is so true to you because you're the perfect person for this job, it feels like to me, okay? But then you get into these spaces where, you know, life just happens. Life stings. Like, life stings, and it just does. And it's like, it's not anything we did. You know, it's not anything we did. So don't take it personally, is what I'm getting here. Like, she's really saying that, like, whatever challenges you're going through, don't self-sabotage by taking things that is happening so personally to you, okay? It's just life. I just keep getting that. It's just life. And don't think that you don't have support, because, oh my God, you have no idea the amount of support you have from the other side. Yes, you may not see them in front of you, but you have so much support. Your cup is running over, okay? And I feel like you're not feeling this support now, but it's definitely coming in. So we got to get this Ace of Cups upright, okay? Okay, I'm also, with the Ace of Cups too, it's almost like, you know, love is coming in, support is coming in. With it being reversed, it's kind of like, no, it's here. Support is here. It's here. It's here and now. We've learned all that we need to learn. And I think that's just what she's helping you see. Is to just see how supported you are. It's to see how guided you are. It's to see how loved you are. It's to see how talented you are. Because she recognizes you as the Hermit, the number 9. The Hermit, the number 9. And the Hermit himself too is a spirit guide. Is someone who finally journeys to the depth. It's like a nomad. You finally, because you know, the Hermit just always answers the call. The call one is like, okay, it's time to come within. It's time for you to integrate. It's time for you to, you know, release, integrate, and, you know, hone in on your intuition, because the Hermit is about your intuition as well. It's about sitting, contemplating, doing the inner work here, to be devoted to your own calling, to spirit. It's your devotion. Okay, Oya also sees you as a light. She says here, you're a light. You're a light. It's almost like you're this energy that holds the scales of justice, or holds the scales of balance, because you understand so much so the seen realm and the unseen realm, and you stand in the middle to bring balance to both. That's what I'm getting here. But sometimes you may get lost in the place where you can't really see. That's why you may sometimes buy into these energies of self-sabotaging yourself, when you think that you're doing when you think that you're, you know, making the best actions for yourself, or something like that. You know, so energies like procrastinating, or even, yeah, like procrastination here is that energy of self-sabotage that I keep picking up here. Oya wants my group number 3 is here to know the Hermit group. And a lot of you, you know, some of you might even be introverted. And I think she has a very soft spot for you, because, you know, some of you in here might even be introverted, or just, yeah, you just like to hide, or you just like your own little caves that you like to go into, you know? But then it's like she's almost calling you out to change, or to try and experience something different other than what it is that you've been perceiving. I think you may have been perceiving your separateness from this one, and she wants you to perceive your connectedness to the energy of the one, so that you can feel like everything is going to work out in your favor, so that you can feel like a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Also, there's a countdown. I'm hearing there's a countdown because we have 9, 7, 6. No, we have 9, 8, 7, and 6. 9, 8, 7, and 6. So there's definitely a countdown here, okay? There's a countdown. I think that if anything too, you skipped steps, like you graduated. There's this energy of graduation too for me. It's like, you know, because you decided to reluctantly move, you almost skipped, you know, steps of you expecting to be betrayed again, but that energy doesn't come back around. Because with this Three of Swords, it's almost like, because it's happened before, we're almost living it daily, or we're almost expecting it to happen again. It's like our ego's way of trying to protect us and being like, well, you know, expect the worst. But it's like, no, she doesn't want you to expect a win. How about that, huh? You want to expect something? Expect a win-win outcome, because that's what's forecast. Thank you. Okay, interesting. Okay. Oh, look at this. Okay, so we have here bird perched, waiting for news, a package, or a letter. Exactly. Because even the stance of the hermit here, it's like she's waiting. She's isolated because it's like her journey is so protected. They kind of have to remove her from everything that was distracting her, right? So she's sitting, she's waiting to hear back. And I think this is the bird as well. And you know, with birds, again, information, feathers has to do with the mind, thinking bigger, expanding your mind. So waiting for news that helps you really expand and makes you feel like the one. We have here haystack. Karma, you will reap what you've sown. Okay, so if you're sowing good deeds, you're gonna reap them. If you're sowing bad deeds, you're gonna reap them. Okay, it's just how it is. It's just like I said, life stings. We don't even know why, but it will sting. It will sting. It's just, it, you know, that's just the way of life. We can't just expect goodness always. We can't expect things to just go one way. Okay, we have to be able to navigate and to be able to dance through these very different, yeah, I feel like, yeah, the Six of Swords is really teaching you, you know, how to ride the wave. Yes, ride the wave. Don't drown. Ride the wave. Stork. We have stork. We have news of birth or a new business opportunity. Exactly. Remember how I talk about a skill that you had within you. You have this skill. You have this, I don't know what this is, but this is a skill that you have mastered. When it comes to Eight of Pentacles, this is something that you can do with your eyes closed. Like, it's upright, I'll say, okay, keep working on it. Reversed, it's almost like no, this thing, you've been working at it, okay? And I think you've been working on it for lifetimes, which is why this is something that's not new to you anymore. This is an energy that's, you know, it naturally comes to you. This is your talent, your innate talent. And I think it's to be able to suss out, okay, mentality, ideology that keeps you in a deceptive, mentalities or ideologies that are just deceptive, and that keeps you in one space, okay? That keeps you in one space. That makes you think that you're doing good for yourself, but in essence, you're actually, you know, you're procrastinating. In essence, you're self-sabotaging, you know? It's like your ego is like trying to protect itself, but if anything, it's self-sabotaging itself. I don't know. You know, leave that if it doesn't resonate. But yes, that's what she's coming in to help you transform. I tried to get it, but yes. Okay, so let's get one more, actually. Let's get one more from here, see what she says. Okay, we also have frying pan. Frying pan with trouble and accusations. Exactly. And I think that's just what you need to step away from. This energy of, you know, trouble, this energy of, you know, wanting to be right, this energy of just sizzling hot drama, okay? Because I think that's what the Seven of Swords is. It's just deceptive. It's just wasting your time. It's keeping you tied to the drama so you don't see the truth and the absolute truth of something here, of you being the one. It's like it's almost, this energy is almost trying to draw you into drama, or you to just not unearth your own, you know, dormant innate skill set here. because you're just so focused on other things instead of this beautiful magic, this beautiful gift, this skills. Okay, so one of your jobs, I think, it's to put a stop to that energy. It's to put a stop to it and to be like, no, because where you're at, right, this is your vibe, this is your higher perspective. Here is the one. And when you're operating from here, like, you're connected to everything, all that there is. Oh, look at this. 4-leaf clover. Exactly. So it's like, regardless of whatever energies may be playing itself, whatever deceptive, illusory energies may be showing itself to you, be careful to not fall into them, or be careful to not, just focus your attention on them. Okay. Because look, 4-leaf clover, great and good fortune is coming to you. Great and good fortune is coming to you. 4-leaf clover. I love that. Okay, so let's go ahead and see here. Let's also see. Fool. Okay, that's one too many. See, animal guardian. Trust your instincts. Trust your intuition. Yeah, I feel like you might have a lot of animal friends too. Animal guardian. Trust your instinct. Trust your intuition. And then look, we have here traveler. That's that transitioning. Move in a different direction. Move in a different direction. I'm going to keep this here, actually. I think this needed to be here. Move in a different direction, because that's why you had to journey to the high perspective of the hermit, so you can see which direction you want to navigate to. And that's why you're reluctantly moving. Like I said, you're coming with that pain. You're coming with, the lessons that you've learned from these painful scenarios, or this deceptive energies that you've been in, or that you've previously perceived, or that she's now attuning you to and opening your eyes to, and telling you, don't worry, now that you know this, just welcome or ask for yourself to be moved to a different, to transition. Just ask for help. Ask for help, and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. Thank you. Yep, fire guardian. Ignite your passions. Ignite your passion. Exactly. You've been isolated enough. Now you know what you want. Now you realize yourself as the one. So now it's time to go. It's time to ignite your passions. It's time. See, I'm getting this energy of like the fire has been lit, and it will never, no one can ever put out your fire. My group number 3. And you know what that fire is? Again, it's illumination. It's a spark. It's your illumination. And I think she's reminding you again of how much of the one you are. That kind of thing. She's reminding you again of your initial spark, and to ignite that passion. Okay? Your spark before you came here, before you took on ideologies from here, before you took on anything from here. What was your original spark? What was the original, like, that original energy, originality here, originality. I think that's what she's working with you with, is your originality. And for you to really stand there, for you to really ignite that, okay, for you to light that fire, and to move in a different direction if you feel the need to. Okay, because I think with you, again, you're gonna go through a lot of highs and lows, but they're not meant to make you waver, those highs and lows, because you're not supposed to be on a high or on a low. You're meant to be balanced as the one that you are, because you're the one that's experiencing all these highs and these lows. You're experiencing them. You're observing. Exactly, you're observing them. You're not absorbing them. Okay, you're just, it's like the one. It's like just spirit. It's like how, the Big Bang. Exactly. It's like creation just wanted to experience itself, if you will. And I think that's what she's working with. That's what she's reminding you here. This was more so a reminder and an activation. Okay, activation of your passions, igniting your passions here. Okay, no more procrastinating, because I kept feeling this energy of procrastination. Okay, or reluctantly going. Okay, she wants you to leave that reluctance. She wants you to say yes and to be excited. Okay, and to move forth. Okay, to move forth, to be inspired, to ignite your passions, to be excited. Literally, a win-win outcome is forecast. So why are you going to be reluctant to your journey of winning? That's the energy here that I'm getting. If that makes sense. Okay, so I also wanted to go ahead and pull some cards from here. All right, let's see within the Radiant Sun Oracle. Let's see where this is. Okay, these cards are repeating themselves. Let's just see how this is showing up in your reality, okay? So, and we have one more. Adaptability, exactly. You're not meant to stay on a high or on the low. You're meant to be adaptable. You're meant to move from one side to the other, like jumping, moving. And you're meant to enjoy all the sides. You're meant to... That's what I'm getting here. You're meant to enjoy all of it because you transcend these very experiences. It's like, again, you're just observing yourself and how you navigate through these different, emotions or different stages or different phases of your life. I think you're meant to always hold in. You're meant to always recognize yourself as the one that is observing these things. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. Adaptability, moon in Gemini, exactly. Because I really feel, I can really feel your higher self and your intuition in this. I really feel your intuition. It is unmatched. It wants to enjoy. It wants to experience. It wants to travel. It wants to go to the farthest place, and also like it wants to get lost so it can find its way back home again and again and again and again. Traveler, that's what I'm getting. Traveler. It wants to keep traveling. It wants to keep moving. This energy, like as much as it likes to be by itself or isolate itself, it's because it's because its inner world, okay? Your inner world is very full. Your inner world is very, very full. And I think it's time for you to express that to your outer world, okay? And that's why I think they're removing you from out of your shell. They want you to come out of your shell a little bit more, okay? And yes, you will hear these, thoughts or these deceptive thought patterns that will come and try to maybe shove you back into this cave, but you don't have to listen to them. Don't listen to them, because guess what? You're still in control, all right? You're the one that is in charge of your own life, of your own reality, so take charge, all right? So we have here exaltation, moon in Taurus, exaltation. Whatever. Okay, the kind of transformation that she's bringing to you, okay, the way that this will reverberate to your reality is you feeling exalted as the one, like feeling right, feeling like, yep, like this is my status. My status is the one. My status is unmatched, okay? My status is original. I'm exalted, okay, in my originality. That's what I'm getting here. Like this is a very original energy, wants to do things itself. This is the self, the intuition coming straight, okay? And it's almost like the self is inviting you to learn about it from a mirroring perspective. It's very interesting. It's very, very interesting energy. But with the Gemini here, I think, just like the story of the twins, you that is here and you that is with the other, they're now coming into oneness. Oh my God, well, there you go. So there's no separateness anymore. They're coming into their own oneness. And I think that's why you're being called to be adaptable, okay? To be the one that is there and to be the one that is here. Do not see yourself as just one or the other. Do not just see yourself as human, but also divine. riches, okay? So riches, blessings, abundance coming into you. Exactly. I feel like your inner world is very, very rich, and it's about to reverberate to your outer world now. You've been doing the work. You've been isolated. You've been really doing the work to tie off loose ends here, and it was finally time for you to move, and you did it. You moved. You were moving. You know, you moved. Even though it was reluctant, you still moved. And you moved, and this is what you're coming into. You're coming into being exalted in your originality, and you knowing that you are capable and adaptable throughout any challenges, throughout any highs or lows. And also you welcoming your riches here, like your riches, recognizing that your inner and outer world is filled with richness. Okay, so final thing we're going to do for you is we're going to call on the goddess to give you some magical spell cards, okay? Affirmations, if you will, that you can hone in on, okay? 2 of them. I felt that one. Oh, well, 2. Okay. Let's just look at these. Okay, first one. Creativity. Create. Creation wanted to experience itself. Creation wanted to experience itself, exactly. And you see, listen, okay, if you pick this pile intuitively, your number is 333. Okay, look, number 33, 10 10 10 here, which is 111, which goes out to 3. Yes, I think you might see a lot of repetitive numbers for sure, because even 3 times 3 times 3 is 9. And I also feel like that's how your blessings come in. 3 times 3 times 3. If you do something, if you do any good, see, wait, where does it say karma? Okay, if you do good, that good, if you do anything good, right? That good is multiplied and comes back to you in three folds. That's what I'm getting here. So just keep focusing on this. Keep focusing on this goodness and this oneness, because you're very connected to that energy. It's a very beautiful, very compassionate, empathetic, you know, full of service, wants to serve. This energy wants to serve. But it's kind of like something held you back from wanting to serve, because there was something that was painful. There was something that was painful, that was deceptive, okay? And it's like you're to where it's kind of like spirit was calling you to pour that love you were so ready to give to others to yourself first. Okay? They were calling you to give this to yourself first before you give it back. That's what I was getting to. Creativity. By all above and all below, let me connect. Let creativity flow. By all above and all below, let me connect. Let creativity flow. Do you know how you also connect to your creativity? Is within the hermit. It's within the hermit, because that's where all your goodness is. Like it's within. It's your intuitive, you know, nooks and spaces that you go to chill, that you go to relax and find your own inner deep treasures that have been dormant, okay? To where you start playing with them again, you start getting to know them again, and then you unearth a different aspect of yourself. And that's why, you know, the one. Let's see what this one here says. Oh, we have safe travels. Okay, you see this. I like this. 1, 2, and then 3 now. Number 22. See, angel numbers, like master numbers. Master numbers. Master numbers. I like it. Okay. So, safe travel here says, keep me safe and let me roam. Far away, but bring me home. Wow. Remember I was talking about this energy, your energy really feels to me like, I think this is what OYA sees about you. She sees you as this very curious soul, it feels like to me. A curious soul that likes to get lost, adventurous, okay? Adventurous, spontaneous, that likes to get lost, but also brings wisdom and finds itself back, like brings itself back home. And also gaining wisdom. Again, life teaches you, it feels like to me. Like you really learn from life, okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's momentum. You're building momentum here, okay? There's something that is starting to... I think it's your talent here. Your talent, like, okay, keep working on your gift, your natural abilities, okay? Whatever it is. Whatever it is that you know you just do so well, that comes very natural to you. Number 1, go and find it within your inner world, the hermit. What is it about you that you know you do so well? Find it and then fine tune it, okay, and then master it, okay. I really think that this is something that you've already done in different lifetimes, but it may be dormant and you need to awaken it now, okay, because 1 2 3, it's time. 1 2 3, something is going to be moving, things are going to be moving. Almost like I'm getting, you have to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay, that's I don't even know why that came through, but yeah, get ready, because you know things are going to be moving very fast. This transition that you said yes to, like, it was ordained, you asked for it, it was going to happen, okay, and it was to transition into this energy of building your momentum, okay, to where you finally just go off. Safe travels. Keep me safe. Let me roam far away, but bring me home. Exactly. You're able to really like travel far and even get lost, but also you find yourself, you find your way back home always, and you come with knowledge and blessings and wisdom and gifts too. Okay. So, yes, I hope you enjoyed this reading, my group number threes, and I hope it provided to you some clarity, comfort, confirmation. Please don't forget to go to Tarot Yogi to see the other part of this reading, okay? Also, do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and turn your notification bell on. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.